Welcome everyone to a very special edition of Ratioed. My name is Harrison Faulkner. You don't think I'd dress up this nicely for you if it weren't a special episode, and that's because we have one last order of business to take care of before we shut down Ratioed for the year and then pick it up in a few more days in the new year in 2023. What a wild ride. It's been about 6 months of this show. I look back at the very first episode and God, that was a terrible episode, but it's come a long way since then, and not to say that it's any better, but it certainly feels a bit better. We're going to be making some big changes heading into the new year. But of course, we have one last order of business to take care of, and that is to hand out the Ratio of the Year Award. The Ratio of the Week Award has been the long-term staple of the program since the very beginning. We've been handing out that award every single week to a deserving winner. And it's not been completely dominated by one politician or one group. We've had journalists win the award. We've had a crazy professor win the award. Of course, we've had our fair share of Liberal cabinet ministers. We've had our fair share of NDP MPs winning. But of course, we've also had some news outlets winning. We're going to take a trip down memory lane, go through the inaugural winner, the very first winner of the Ratio of the Week Award. We're going to look at the returning winners, the recurring winners, and of course, at the very end, we are going to crown the rightful winner, the true winner of the Ratio of the Year Award. Stick around to find out. Drop a like in the video. Help us out by subscribing to the True North YouTube channel. And the comment question for the episode is this. What would you like to see from this show, Ratioed in 2023? How can we make this show better? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. All right, let's get into it. So in preparing for this show, I went back to the very first episode of Ratioed and I found the very first winner, the inaugural winner of the Ratio of the Week prize. And you can never take it away from them. Once you win the award, you're in the history books. But let's remember, the very first winner of the Ratio of the Week award was CBC Montreal. CBC Montreal on Twitter, they have 185,000 followers. They posted an article about Chief Justice Richard Wagner, better known as Dick Wagner, and they could only get 15 likes for this tweet. They could only get 15 likes. Meanwhile, they got 185 quote tweets, and it was an article about Dick Wagner warning against political attacks on the judiciary. Didn't go down very well, and for that, they were the inaugural winners. You can never take that away from them. Truly in the history books of the program. Congratulations to CBC Montreal. We didn't want to forget about you guys. But it's time to move on to the big winners, the heavy hitters, the true rightful kings and queens of the Ratio. Okay, so we have a podium finish here for the Ratio of the Year Award. In third place, we have Canada's Deputy Prime Minister, Canada's Finance Minister, Chrystia Freeland. She, of course, took home the last Ratio of the Week prize for her booster and flu shot promotion tweet that got over 22,000 replies and just 5,000 likes. So she really finished the year off strong, absolutely smashed it on the Ratio for this tweet right here. But don't forget, guys, way back in August, Chrystia Freeland did a tour through a trucking facility and made a tweet about how, she loves the Canadian truckers. She loves Canada's truckers. That's going to be a recurring theme, by the way, in this show. But she did a tour through a trucking facility and she wrote, "Truckers and trucking companies are essential to our economy. That's why our government has been working so hard to keep our trucking industry strong." As you can imagine, she got 3,500 replies, 1,000 likes, and it's just for something so absurd like that, you would at least hope she would have won the award for that week, and she certainly did. She's the two-time winner, but that is not enough to crack the top spot. She's not a finalist, and she's definitely not the winner. In second place, Jagmeet Singh. Who else? Jagmeet Singh, by the way, is a 3-time winner of the Ratio of the Week prize. If it weren't for the real winner, if it weren't for the real king of the award, he certainly would be the winner. Jagmeet Singh first broke onto the scene with this tweet from July 4th. "While the price of goods grows at alarming rates, wages have only increased by 3.9%. The Liberal government has failed to support everyday Canadians with immediate action. Yet it continues to help billionaires get even richer as they avoid paying their taxes. It's shameful. It's shameful," as he says, while propping them up in a coalition agreement. 3,000 replies, only 770 likes. Brutal ratio there, but that was just a start for Jagmeet Singh, right? Remember when Jagmeet Singh put out that video to talk about how he got into politics to fight for the little guy? He fought for the little guy so he wouldn't help those that caused the problems. So that's why he's in the NDP, to join the Liberals as a coalition leader. So he got into politics to not help the people that caused the problems, only to end up propping up the people that are now causing the problems today. That's sort of NDP logic, I guess, for you when it comes to Jagmeet Singh. For that tweet, in October, he took home the award, and he came in late in December as well with one more Ratio of the Week prize. He won it for saying that white supremacy misogyny and racism are contributing to an ongoing genocide in Canada. That's right. If you haven't realized, apparently there's an ongoing genocide in Canada, and it's being perpetrated by white supremacists, misogynists, and what else? Oh, racists as well. Classic Jagmeet Singh right there. 2,300 replies to 1,500 likes. Another winner there. That was his third Ratio of the Week prize. But like I said, not enough to take the crown from the true king. And if you've been following Ratioed from all along, you know that we already crowned the king of the Ratio, perhaps prematurely, but we just felt as though who could really take the crown from this guy? Omar Alghabra, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. We are going to give the Ratio of the Year prize to him because week after week, month after month, there was no one trying as hard to win the award as him. And so why would we take away what is rightfully his, right? I mean, come on. Since the beginning, Omar Alghabra has been giving us ratios all over the place. He's the true king of the ratio. He can ratio himself in English and French, which in itself is a skill that is not mastered by the other members of the Liberal cabinet. And to be honest with you, we could give the Ratio of the Week prize every single week to Omar because every single week he got himself ratioed. That's why he's the king. He also only won the prize 3 times. So Jagmeet Singh and Omar Alghabra, they're also in an exclusive club of 3-time winners. But come on, could we give it to anybody else? Really? I don't think we could. Let's be honest. Way back in June, Omar Alghabra took home his first Ratio of the Week award for this tweet right here. Our plan is working. Wait times at Toronto Pearson were cut in half last week. There is still more to do, but we are making progress. Obviously, if you were paying attention to the news back in June, they weren't making progress. I mean, wait times at airports across the country, particularly at Pearson, were a complete joke. We were getting mocked all over the place for it. And that was actually what spurred this on, because he was getting brutally destroyed by Ryan Whitney of Spittin' Chicklets, that hockey podcast. He was just getting grilled big time by this guy. So Omar quickly tried to whip up some graphs to make him look like, make it look like he was doing something, but he really wasn't. Let's just be honest. He wasn't doing anything. 536 replies, 82 likes. We got this comment in there as well. Speaking of progress, have you been able to find the science you're using to justify segregating Canadians? It's December 30th, 2022, and I don't think they've found the science yet. Remember this one, guys. Back in August, Freeland was doing the same thing. They were trying to put out these videos and talk about how they love Canada's truckers, guys. I know a few months before that we froze your bank accounts. I know a few months before that we basically shut down your livelihoods. I know a few months before that we just tried to ruin your life, but really we love truckers. Our government is just, we love truckers. Truckers keep our supply chain strong and our economy rolling. I had the chance to visit some of them in the last few months and thank them for their important role in our transportation sector. Holy smokes, I mean, come on, can you get more ridiculous than that? This guy comments, do you remember when your government called truckers names, froze their bank accounts, and refused them the right to protest peacefully? And for Omar's third Ratio of the Week prize, remember when he put this one out here? The liberal energy is strong down here in Windsor. At Iric K knows how to fill up a room. Thank you, let's keep up the momentum. Take a look at these photos. This guy couldn't fill up a room if his life depended on it. I mean, come on. I mean, he's got an empty room here, but you know what? He sure knows how to fill up a room. He sure knows how to fill up a room, doesn't he? Truly unbelievable. And this one was particularly rough. He got 1,000 replies to 100 likes. Particularly brutal for Omar. But I mean, at this point, if it's happening every single day, a few times a day, it really doesn't matter. He's used to it at this point, right? Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Omar, the king of the ratio, Alghabra. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Will he be able to hold off the competition in 2023? Or will we have a new breakout star for the new year? Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments how we can make Ratioed even better for the new year. If you want to help out True North, you can drop a donation by going to donate.tnc.news. Have a great new year, everyone. Thank you so much. My name is Harrison Faulkner, and this is Ratio.